Hello and welcome to the ScatterVolt channel, and today I want to tell you why it might not be the best time to build a gaming PC. Given the recent news about human malware, so the thingy that's been spreading all over the world and causing multiple game ends for certain people, there have been a lot of raising questions about the overall global stock of PC gaming hardware and if you should ultimately consider building a gaming PC right now given all those circumstances. So today's video is going to be covering three main points. The first one being why I personally believe you should just chill and maybe just not build a gaming PC for the moment. And then two, when it would be optimal again to build a gaming PC given the industry and how quickly it'll rebound. And three, if you were to say still build a gaming PC, what retailers should you consider or what methods could you use to instead get your PC parts? And again, I don't want to make this video create any panic to go ahead and buy up PC parts, because that's just irresponsible consumer spending, and ultimately there are more important things to worry about, like the fact that the annual Fry Cook games were canceled due to human malware. What a tragedy. Anyways, if you want to make this video more visible to PC builders and PC newbies who may need to be informed on the topic, then do definitely give this video a like. It'll give it a boost in the algorithm, especially considering how crowded YouTube has been with YouTube uploads, so that'd be much appreciated. And if you like what you're about to see, then do consider hitting that subscribe button next to my channel, where that way you can get notified of the latest uploads. And again, if you want to talk about this topic more in depth with other techies in the community, then I do have a ScatterVolt Discord server, and all of that can be found in the description below, in addition to today's sponsor, which is me. Yes. So given all the news I'm about to tell you guys, if you want a value-packed gaming PC that can be shipped to your door quite easily and quickly, then I am selling some of my old gaming PCs that have been upgraded, cleaned out, along with an activated version of Windows 10. All of them are ready to go and shipped, so if you want some value-packed builds, especially given the online shortages of PC parts, then I do have those in the description below if you're interested. So let's begin with why you should wait to build your next gaming PC. But on the topic of Amazon, there is some important news you guys should be informed about, that being that Amazon in a little bit is about to only stock up on their warehouses on essential items. So that is probably like food, medical supplies, that sort of stuff. And I am uncertain if PC parts and PC hardware is going to fall in that sort of category of essential items. So if that's not the case, then you can expect that the stock of these PC parts will go down because they will not be restocked, so they'll still be shipped to your door, but they could eventually run out. And again, don't go into panic. This is just normal. It's just what Amazon is doing, and there's other retailers you can actually look at that are more specialized for selling hardware, especially with their own warehouses. But again, just want to put that out there that Amazon might be running low on stock for PC parts for a little while. And by the way, for all of you guys saying go used, well, you could go used, but depending on what your government has told you to do, you may be forced to stay inside. And even if you think your chances of catching human malware are really low and insignificant, just as a civic duty to your city or town, just to reduce the spread of human malware, I would just recommend staying home, because that is the most effective tool we can all do right now to prevent spread of that. So even if you think you can link up with some dude on Craigslist or let go just to buy like a used graphics card, I just think there's more important things to worry about. And even then, if you thought you could maybe order on eBay's online store for used parts, I think then the seller still has to distinguish if they want to use UPS or FedEx to ship out their products, which even then, shipping companies like UPS and FedEx are feeling the heat. They are getting really overwhelmed right now and trying to ship everything across the nation. So even if it does get shipped, what if there's a chance that like your UPS or FedEx man has a bad day and like just chunks your package to your front door, which could cause a dead on arrival? However, in more lighter news, I will say that the overall global stock of PC parts is about to rebound because, as you guys know, human malware originated in East Asia and it just kind of spread out there for a little bit, but a lot of that is being contained, and especially when it comes to factories in Taiwan, a lot of them are now kind of rebounding a little bit when it comes to the PC gaming industry and producing parts, which if you want to look more into that, Gamers Nexus did just put out a really awesome video recently covering exactly that, so if you want more details on that, I look into their video, which will be also linked in the description. But if you think PC parts are just going to cease to be produced for the moment, that's not going to happen. They're eventually going to rebound, but there are some caveats. For one, if you're one of those gamers who need like the bleeding edge when it comes to technology, so if you're looking into like a Z490 motherboard or like an RTX 3000 series graphics card, you may not get that as soon as you think, because with all these recent shortages and, complications due to human malware, a lot of the recent innovations that are supposed to happen in the PC gaming industry have been pushed back about 1 to 2 quarters, which isn't a problem for us budget gamers. But if you're one of those people like me who are really hoping to finally get their hands on a B550 motherboard and take advantage of those PCI 4.0 speeds, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, which sucks, because we'll probably all still be on B450, but we really want B550. So with all that being said, when would be the most optimal time to build a gaming PC? Well, if you are an enthusiast grade gamer who wants the latest and greatest in technology, you may have to wait until September, because there's a lot of talks in the work right now for postponing Computex, which is a really big catalyst for launching a lot of new high-end PC hardware. So if you're one of those enthusiast grade gamers who want the latest and greatest, you're gonna have to wait until the fall, most likely to receive the new stuff that you want for your gaming PC. But if you're a budget PC gamer, that's not really much of an issue, because we don't need the latest and greatest. But again, there are some caveats like B550, because we won't get that for a little bit. However, there are some ways around this whole complication, and there are some specialized retailers you can look at if you were still desperate to buy a PC part in the near future. So we know Amazon is probably going to be KO'd at one point, because they're going to have to classify what items in their warehouses are defined as essential and non-essential, and I think PC gaming hardware is probably going to fall into that non-essential category. There are some more specialized retailers out there that just want to sell you PC gaming hardware and PC gaming peripherals that have their own warehouses and own shipping facilities to give you the goods. Some of those being stores like Micro Center and Newegg, which, by the way, if you are curious about the overall stock of those two companies, I at least reached out to my Newegg representative, and he assured me that despite the increase in home computing, so like getting home laptops to work from home, since a lot of people now have to work from their houses, he reassured me that even with the increase in home tech goods, that this has not impacted their ability to sell tech and PC hardware whatsoever, which is awesome. So if you still wanted your PC parts, you could still order from Newegg, or I guess in this case, Micro Center as well. However, I would still take that with a grain of speculation, because again, FedEx and UPS ship through Newegg and Micro Center, and those two companies may just only for the most part ship essential items given the next few weeks. So still take that with a grain of salt, but at least for the moment, if you are concerned about PC part inventory, Newegg and Micro Center will at least have you covered on that front. Anyways, this whole ordeal will pass, and eventually we'll all get back to normal, because I still think even now we are in a better spot than where we were 2 years ago, where if you remember, we had a cryptocurrency boom which caused GPU prices to skyrocket at the same time as a RAM shortage, which caused RAM prices to shoot up as well, where like you could find a 2x4 gigabyte kit for at minimum $70, which is just ridiculous. But even then, the prices right now are still good. And on the Eastern front, like with Taiwan, with their factories, they're still rebounding right now from their own sort of human malware ordeal. So hopefully we will have some PC parts to play around with in the summer. And at least for those of us who live in Europe and America, we'll have our own time to finally get those PC parts once we go through our whole social isolation and quarantine stage, if we reach that point, hopefully by the end of this summer. So my overall point is just chill, wait off, like just don't deal with the gaming PC for the moment unless you really want to. And if you are considering one, I would just consider the fact that as a person and a fellow human being, I believe there's more important things to worry about when it comes to shipping out items like food, medical supplies, and testing kits, and your PC parts may not be the most important things in the world to worry about. So don't make a huge fuss about it. It's okay, just wait, be patient. But that is my ordeal right now, and informing you guys on the state of PC gaming hardware right now, given the human malware crisis. So if you made it to this point in the video, thank you. That means you probably like my content. And if you do, I do have a subscribe button down below and a like button to help out this video since you made it this far. Also, for those of you who are hardcore fans and you're just wondering, how am I gonna be doing for the next few months? Well, I'll tell you this. For one, my university went online with all their classes, and 3 out of my 5 classes now have like pre-recorded lectures, or at least all their lecture slides are online now, even the future ones. So that's now like a work at your own pace sort of class. So I actually have a lot more time now to make videos, which is cool. And I know what I just said is very true, but I'm gonna make use of this extra time to anticipate for the summer when we'll all hopefully get out of our houses and have more time to maybe build our PCs and get into PC gaming. So I'll just start making some content ahead of time covering guides, PC builds, and that sort of stuff. But as far as the actual human malware epidemic, this may be the only topic-centered video regarding that. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and this is the ScatterVolt channel, signing out.